Hearts are breaking tonight for the young victim of yet another senseless crime in Albuquerque.
It is a case that continues to develop tonight. A 4-year-old girl caught in the middle of a road rage incident on I-40 near Unser. Her life suddenly ended by a bullet, and the shooter is out there somewhere. Meanwhile, westbound I-40 finally reopened at Coors about an hour ago.
You can see traffic flowing again in this DOT camera at Trisco. It had been shut down since about 3:30 this afternoon for the investigation. Tonight we're bringing you live team coverage with the latest information. That includes the police chief's plea to the community, and a witness is describing what she saw moments before the trigger was pulled.
We're going to start with Caleb James, who spent much of the evening at UNM Hospital. And Caleb, you learned more about that young girl and her family tonight.
Yeah, Tessa, we learned they are a large family, a very close-knit family with a large support system as well. We also learned the name of that 4-year-old girl. We are not reporting it tonight because police have not released those details about this case. But here at UNM Hospital, our regional trauma center, where so many families in this state gather together to hear earth-shattering and life-changing news, tonight was no different for the family of this 4-year-old little girl who came here at first to pray for the best and then together to learn the worst.
A single moment and everything changes. And nowhere knows so many earth-shattering moments quite like these walls. For hours Tuesday night, the family and friends of a 4-year-old little girl waited and waited. No matter what happened, they said, she shouldn't be here, fighting for her life. She has a brother, a mom, and a dad who love her so much. And in those hours, there were desperate phone calls. There were hugs that said, I'm here no matter what. As that family and all those friends, dozens of them, waited. And then in just a single moment, everything changed. The news came that sweet 4-year-old life had come to a close. No walls could contain the pain of that earth-shattering moment.
And the rest of us, of course, trying to wrap our heads around those moments, how on earth this could happen in our community, on our streets. Our Kasia Gregorczyk has the very latest and all the details on this story. Kasia?
Well, Caleb, so far, no suspect is in custody, and several witnesses have provided conflicting information. Now, APD is begging for the community to step up and provide help finding the suspect who shot and killed that 4-year-old girl earlier today.
This should have never happened.
An innocent 4-year-old girl is dead because of an act of road rage.
This is a complete disrespect of human life. And we're starting to see this throughout our nation, and this is something that should not be happening in Albuquerque, New Mexico, let alone anywhere else in the United States.
Around 3 Tuesday afternoon, a BCSO deputy found the 4-year-old girl who had been shot in the head. She was in a car on the side of I-40 westbound.
The dad inside the car explained to him there was some type of road rage incident. The car pulled up beside him and started firing rounds into the car.
APD is working to sort out different eyewitness accounts.
We are in desperate need of information to help us resolve the conflicting information we're getting right now.
They still aren't sure what car the suspect was driving.
And again, we are begging for the community's help.
The child's parents still haven't been able to give officers their account of what happened.
We owe them the highest degree of respect and a time for the family to be together. It's a terrible, tragic loss. It should have never happened.
Again, anyone who may have been on I-40 westbound earlier today and saw that incident of road rage, you are urged to come forward to police with any information you may have. Reporting near 98th and I-40, Kasia Gregorczyk for KOB Eyewitness News 4.
Justice Chief Gorden Eden was begging this evening for anyone who might have witnessed what happened on I-40 to come forward. We actually had someone in our newsroom giving an interview. Janelle Tafoya says she was driving her daughter home at about 3 p.m. on a nearly deserted I-40 westbound.
I feel horrible that I didn't get license plate numbers or anything like that. However, you know, we just were trying to avoid an accident ourselves.
We're just begging the community, step forward, let's help this family.
Janelle Tafoya was doing an interview with our Chris Ramirez in the newsroom about the same time APD Chief Gorden Eden went on live TV pleading for witnesses to come forward. That's when Tafoya agreed to go live on our 6:30 news. And you saw it all, right?
Yes.
Tell me what you saw.
Well, we were actually behind the two vehicles that were in the middle of the road rage incident. It was a red truck and a red sedan.
And the little girl was in which vehicle?
You know, honestly, I don't know. What I do know is that the red truck was not allowing the red car to pass. We kept swerving from lane to lane to keep the vehicle behind them. At one point, the red truck kind of came along a white SUV, using the white SUV as a kind of a blocker for the red vehicle.
Fearing something bad was going to happen, Tafoya got off at Coors and dropped off her daughter at home. Later, she found out how it all ended.
I got the notification that something had occurred on my phone, that a child had been shot in the head at Unser and I-40, and all I could think was, oh my God, that was exactly probably the road rage incident that we had seen.
With Tafoya's permission, we shared her contact information with the police chief even before he was finished speaking. The chief tells us he shared that information with homicide detectives right away. Tafoya talked a lot about a red pickup truck. We have video of a red pickup truck along I-40 that appeared to be the focus of the investigation, but we don't know if that's the truck the little girl was in. We did see at least one bullet hole in that pickup. With the little girl's killer still out there, count on KLB and KLB.com to follow every development in this case.